Oh, hi guys, it's r.kelly here, all the way from the UK. I hope everybody is well. A big shout out to my subscribers, and everybody who participated in the Robert Sylvester Kelly's walk over in the United States of America in Chicago, I think it was. Well done, everybody. I didn't see the full videos, but I plan to. But I take my hat off to you guys, I really, really do. I just wanted to do a quick video, and like I said, just to keep you updated, to let you know that I haven't fallen off the edge of the planet again, and I haven't gone, missing. I just wanted to fill you in on my experience and process of when I try to send Robert Sylvester Kelly money over through the Western Union to the prison, MMC, federal prison, that he's actually in at the minute. So just to let you know, guys, that via the UK it's merely impossible. Now, if somebody listening to this from the UK has been able to successfully achieve this, I would be truly grateful if you could just leave a comment and let me know, or show me, a process, and demonstrate at least how you managed to do it, because it hasn't been for the one to try. And I mean, I sat at the laptop, I have to say, for a good few hours trying to figure out ways of how to do it, but it just wasn't happening. Infamous Sylvia, she has a demonstration on a video that she put up, how to send money to Robert Sylvester Kelly, and it did look fairly quite simple, but I realized that Sylvia obviously lives in the USA, so she opens her account, or if you register an account from the USA, there's a drop down box actually that says send inmate, and when you click on that link, it actually gives you the option to fill in his name, Robert Sylvester Kelly, and the Federal Bureau of Prisons box at the top. It gives you that. I will walk you through it, and I'll show you exactly the process that I took, just to show you how I tried, and let you see for yourselves how it doesn't do the same over here. But just to say that, when you put in his number, his registration number, and then it asks you to kind of click the box to confirm at the end. However, I think what I'm trying to say is that what it does do eventually, when you go through that process, is it throws you back out to it leads you back out into the UK Western Union, and not the USA. And what I mean by that is, I went into the MMC Federal Chicago website, and I looked up inmate, and when you look up inmate and you put in the registration number of Robert Sylvester Kelly, that small little profile comes up, and it gives you a couple of options to, if you want to send parcels, and it says there, send money. And when you click on and you send the money, you click on that to send money, it shows you from MoneyGram, Western Union, and when you click on the Western Union, it demonstrates exactly what to have prepared, and so forth. And there's a link in between that, and it's a Western Union link. And if you click on the Western Union link, it takes you straight to the Western Union, you know, USA, for prisoners. And that's what I did. And when that opens, it gives you a drop down box to send to an inmate. And when you press that, and then it opens up, and then it brings you into the Federal Bureau of Prisons. You know, you pick that drop down box out of all the prisons. You know, you just pick that one, and then you fill in his name and his registration number again. It just kept throwing me back. When I clicked confirm, it kept throwing me back into, we are now taking you back to your original country. You know, I will show you tomorrow. I'm a little bit tired actually, but I don't know if I'm making any sense, but this is what was happening all the time. I thought it was something to do with my email. I thought it was something to do, I re-registered, you know, with with a new account. It kept continually doing the same thing. I watched a couple of videos on some YouTube channels and on Google, and it just, believe it or not, I didn't actually see a video discussed on how to send a US prisoner in federal prison money from across internationally. I just didn't see that. There was none, and it's not to my surprise, I guess. So yeah, it wasn't, as I said, for the one to try, and I am going to continue because there's got to be a way. I know there's got to be a way. But I do want to say that last year I tried desperately to get over some money to Robert Sylvester Kelly, and I even went into, you know, Western Union service store, you know, a shop. I went into the MoneyGram. I went to the Bureau Exchange as well in Manchester. Excuse me. And without prevail, you know, I then was standing outside a Western Union one day, and I just rang up the federal prison in Chicago, and I said, look, I'm really, really trying to get some money over to a prisoner, and can you tell me, you know, it was asking for a zip code, and then it was asking for account numbers, and so they just told me, you know, basically, you know, what to do, but the man in the shop couldn't even do it properly. And so I'm wondering if there's only one way to do it, actually, is to send him via the UK with my bank card, but it's kind of, it then doesn't give you the option to say send to inmate from the UK. It doesn't show us the same on our website, the Western Union website, as it does on Sylvia, how Sylvia did hers. And so when you do open it up as if you're just sending it to a person, and you want to try and fill in the address of the prison, and which I did put in, and then their Illinois, and then the postcode that they have from on the prison website, it then starts to ask you for account numbers, just like bank details, some bank details, and it was just getting really like complicated, and I tried to persevere, I really, really did, but then after a few hours, like, I just had to give up. I had to give up. So I just thought I'd do this quick one just to try and explain. I don't know if I've explained properly, and just put this video up really quickly, and I will demonstrate exactly what's been happening from our end, which is frustrating. I will be honest with you, it's really frustrating. because, you know, when you want to donate, you can't. Now, I'm sure there's other ways of sending him money, you know, and stuff, and that's maybe what I have to do. But I want to put up the video and show you exactly what's happening when I'm putting it through, trying to put it through, just in case somebody comes up with some suggestions or ideas. And if that doesn't work, then it'll have to be just done another way. So I hope you've got all of that. And if you haven't, then you know, I'll put up another one, and as I said, I'll just show you. We'll take it from there. And you know, these are in my prayers, Robert Sylvester Kelly, and well done everybody who participated. The word is getting out, you know, and it's just, it's one of the strangest things was when I went into the InMe, you know, search InMe, and it came up like Robert Sylvester Kelly. You know, and obviously there's no profile picture, and it just, you know what, guys, it felt really, really weird. It felt really strange. It really did. It's like, I'm like, God, that's weird. You know, you're talking about an artist at the top of his game, you know, right next to Michael Jackson. And so, you know, my mind was like thinking Michael Jackson, that could be, you know, him inside. And it just didn't seem right. It just did not seem right. It just seemed really strange. And, oh, I don't know. But there you go. God is good. And I've no doubt in my mind he'll be a free man. I've no doubt about it. So, yeah, keep the faith, people. Keep the faith. Keep prayed up. Please, if you are over there in the USA or any other country that has a way of getting the money a lot easier than I had tonight, I take my hat off to you, but please donate as much as you can. He does need the money. He, as I understand, I've heard that he would never ask anybody for a penny. So I think this is a time where, you know, as fans, as supporters, and, you know, people that, you know, to give back to this man, because he's certainly given so much of himself, you know, within his music, at least, is where I hear him best. So, and just to say, guys, you know, I also have a couple of, you know, items, a couple of gifts, and what I want to do is, I seen Sylvia again doing this on her channel. She pulled out a t-shirt and she said, you know, please show me, you know, the evidence that you've actually sent some money over to Robert Sylvester Kelly, and the t-shirt will be won by somebody or given to somebody. Well, I have a couple of things here, and I'm going to do the same. And on one of my videos previously, Holly, my friend Holly and Kurt, that I seen before the Christmas, she actually donated a brand new pair of Gucci shoes, size 4, to raise money for Robert Sylvester Kelly. Now, they're not genuine Gucci, so don't get all excited. But they are really lovely, and I'll pull them out of the box and I'll show you. And so there's a couple of things that I have as well, one-offs, and they are good items, you know. I won't say what, one or two things that I guess I could sell and make a few bob, and also send it over to Robert Sylvester Kelly. But I just thought, as a one-off, you know, for those who do send him money, you know, and just show me the evidence, which I'll come out and I'll talk about that. Well, that'll be sent to you. That gift will be sent to you. Okay. So I'm gonna leave it there, guys, because I'm pretty tired. I waffled on a little bit. And I'll catch us very, very soon. Very, very soon. So keep the chin up. Keep safe. And you're in my prayers, people. All the best. Bye bye.